welcome, wonderful people of Ghana. I know what you're thinking. Is this Ghana Goes Ejuma or this is Hangout? I had to escape my duties from Ejuma to show up for this special edition of the Hangout today. Today we'll be having a short conversation with my personal favorite person in the entire world, Comfort Ocran. We'll be having a short conversation about this year's Roadshow program. Remember, the Springboard Hangout is an initiative of the Springboard Roadshow Foundation in partnership with the Ghana Grows program, and the Ghana Grows program is an initiative of the Mastercard Foundation in partnership with Springboard Roadshow Foundation. Like we've been saying, something big is about to happen. 16 regions, 500,000 young people, one amazing experience. You're probably thinking, what experience is it? If you know the Roadshow program, then I don't have to say too much to you. You already know what we're going to do. But this year is especially exciting because so much has been added to it. And we're really excited to explore all the 16 regions of Ghana and speak to you watching us here. And we're going for a short commercial break. When we come back, we'll talk more.
Get ready, Ghana! The Springboard Roadshow 2025 is here, connecting through 16 regions, inspiring 500,000 youth in one amazing experience. Join Comfort Ocran, Reverend Albert Ocran, and other amazing speakers for practical insights, mentorship, training, and real opportunities to shape your future. Entry is free. Dial *718*50# to register now or call 0308-255-775. Follow us on all social media platforms at Springboard Channel for updates. Springboard Roadshow is brought to you by Mastercard Foundation, Springboard Roadshow Foundation and partners.
Welcome back. You're still watching Hangout. Now, this year's Roadshow program, we have been saying a lot. We have been saying so much on our social media platforms, especially the motto we have been running with, 16 regions, 500,000 young people, one amazing experience. You might be wondering, what does that mean? What does this year's Roadshow program entail? What are we going to do? How are we going to impact the lives of young people? And that is why I've got Lady C here, and she's going to let us in on all of the secrets for this year's program. Lady C, you're welcome.
Thank you. I must say it's very strange to be sitting in this seat.
Yeah.
I love seeing you on the other side. So, yeah.
Thank you. Well, I am honored to take this seat today. Now, the Springboard Roadshow has become a very familiar landmark in and across Ghana. Usually, a lot of people, we are familiar with the program. I mean, as part of the Ghana Grows program, I have become affiliated with the program, so I know what it entails. But for anybody watching us who doesn't know anything about the program, tell us about the Roadshow program. What is it about? What is the main goal, the main focus of this program?
Well, the Springboard Roadshow Foundation has been privileged over the years to have the opportunity to interact with young people across the nation. So with a little background, in 2007, one of our team members came, usual team meeting, we're talking and so on and so forth. And then he says that, wouldn't it be fantastic if at the beginning of this year, we have the opportunity to interact with young people to show them how to start the year right. So that, as you know, sometimes getting to the end of the year, when we realize we're going to September, October, especially November, you're like, hey, the year has ended.
Yes.
What did I do? So the person said, so why don't we come up with a program where we interact with people, show them how to make the best of the year? And that was in 2006. So in 2007, the idea came in getting to the end of the year. So in the January 2007, we had the very first program at Osu Presby Hall.
Oh, right here in Greater Accra.
Right here in Ebenezer Presby Hall in Osu. And at that program, we had about 600 participants. So the whole place was full. Then, most interestingly, we had people come. One person came all the way from Wa, somebody from Tamale, and so on and so forth. So after the program, the gentleman from Tamale came and said, you know what? I would like you to consider that instead of you doing this program just in Accra, kindly think of taking it to somewhere like Tamale and so on, because this is very needed, not just for those in Accra or those who can travel to Accra, but it's needed across the nation. And then I said, well, you know what? I don't know anybody in Tamale. I don't know anybody in any part of the country. He said, you know, if you would consider it, I will take you to Tamale. So I said, well, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
After that particular one, somebody came from Kufridra. The person said, you know what? I am willing to host you in Kufridra.
Ooh.
So if you don't mind, let's go to Kufridra. So after we went to Kufridra, we said, it's possible. Kufridra is just another town. It's not Accra. We managed to do it there because we had someone there who could help us with the logistics. So if somebody says that we should look at Tamale, why don't you consider it? And therefore, the following year, we decided to go to 6 cities, including Tamale. And that gentleman was good on his word. He helped us. It was interesting riding the streets of Tamale looking for on the motorbike.
Oh, there you are on the motorbike.
Yeah. I mean, no, at the back. I still don't know how to
ride. I'm scared of the motorbike, but I hope one day I'm able to get that confidence and then
be the one.
I want to go.
Yeah, and then you do the boom. As at now, I still do the back. So we went around Tamale, and that's how come it moved from a one venue program to a program that went around the country to 6 cities. Then we went to 10 cities. Then we went to 15 cities, and so on and so forth. So that is the precursor of the roadshow. This is the 3rd year we are doing the Ghana Grows program. And as you know, you've worked so hard on the Ghana Grows program, especially the Ejuma series. And we said, well, why don't we do the roadshow? Because people keep asking about the roadshow. And I believe that there's a lot that we can incorporate into ensuring that we have that fantastic program that looks at let's say 20,000, or in today's it is 500,000 people connecting young people to agriculture all across.
I'm a little curious about the beginning. Now, you mentioned that the very first one was held right here in Accra, and you got about 600 people showing up.
Yeah.
I want to backtrack a little bit. 600 people. For your first time, how were you able to garner a lot of people like that at the time? Because we're talking 2007.
Yeah.
How were you able to garner? Were you like going house to house, knocking and telling them, okay, we're about to have this program. Are you interested in coming? How was it done?
Well, basically, I mean, one of the things that we were privileged to have, we had an organization, Combat Impressions, that was doing very well as a publishing organization. We also had the Legacy and Legacy program that was focused at that time, or still focused on skills development as well as corporate training. So we already had the name. And so when we said we were going to do something for young people, and this time it is focused on young people, and we did the multimedia broadcast. But in those times, there was no social media. So it was mainly the newspaper. It was a traditional media. So when that went out, knowing the people who were not just the promoters, but also the speakers on the program, people said, this is something that we need to engage in. So yes, we were privileged that the media helped a lot. So that is how come the place, we loved it.
Looking at this rich legacy that has been built for the roadshow, it seems as if we might not be able to build upon it. It seems like such a big legacy that has been laid down from the time it started till now. we want to know what it is that you're going to do differently this year. We're going to get to know that right after this short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Learn something new every week and be inspired by innovations, impact, and success stories of individuals making strides in the agricultural, agribusiness, technical, and vocational skills sectors on Ghana Grows Ejuma with Araba Kumsin and Yaa Bitha. Join us this and every Thursday on Facebook at 7 p.m. at Ghana Grows, also at Comfort Ocran A and at Albert N.E. Ocran. On Fridays at 4 p.m. on Joy 99.7 FM and on Sundays at 5:45 p.m. on TV3. Ghana Grows is an initiative of MasterCard Foundation in partnership with the Springboard Roadshow Foundation. If you are a young person and you want to be a part of our various interventions, call or WhatsApp Ghana Grows call center on 0308 255 775. Follow us on all our social media handles. Ghana Grows Ejuma. Hope Day.
You're welcome back. Remember, the Hangout is an initiative of the Springboard Roadshow Foundation in partnership with the Ghana Grows Program. And the Ghana Grows Program is an initiative of MasterCard Foundation in partnership with the Springboard Roadshow Foundation. Before we went on the break, I was about to ask Lady C how they plan on building up this legacy from the time the Roadshow program started in 2007 till now. Now, we're saying that, you know what, I'm not going to say too much. Lady C, how are we building up on this very rich legacy? This seems like a very daunting task. How are you going to do that?
Well, you know, the legacy that you talk about, which we've explored a little bit, is looking at having had the privilege to interact directly with about 300 to 400,000 young people across the nation. But we've had the opportunity as well to work with the MasterCard Foundation on the Ghana Grows program. Now, the Ghana Grows program is an initiative that showcases the opportunities in the extended value chain for agribusiness and ATVET. Basically, we showcase into young people between the ages of 15 and 35 that, look, you don't need to sit down and say, I may not have a job or I don't have the ideal job I'm looking for, because there is opportunity in the extended value chain, but we just have to look. So based on this program that we've had the opportunity of working on for the past 2.5 years, we've onboarded 500,000 young people onto our database. I want to say that, I mean, the team has been amazing, and we have about 370,000 young ladies on the program who are taking part in career clinics. They are engaging on your Ejuma or Hangout. We have a program that we call the 360 or community information. I mean, we have programs that run on community information centers and so on and so forth. So we're interacting with them, but the opportunity to look into their faces, the opportunity to hang out with them, the opportunity to sit down with them, the opportunity to engage them is one of the things that we want to do on this roadshow. So for this particular Springboard Roadshow, we're touching base, connecting young people across the nation to the opportunities in the extended value chain for agribusiness and ATVET. We're going to do it in different formats, different fora, different ways, because there's no need for any young person in any part of our country who should go to bed hungry. We need to know, and sometimes all you need somebody to open that window and showcase to you it's possible. And once you get that, you then take a bold step and see how you can experience it, how you can make it real in your life. So we are connecting to 500,000 people, not just on our database, of course. We would have people who would also join us, who are now interacting with us for the first time.
Yeah.
But we want to connect with every single person on our database on this roadshow. We want to have conferences, very exciting conferences, and you have been privileged as well to join us on the next high school next level. And you know how we do it, and how it is simply an amazing experience. So we're going to do that across the nation, everywhere you go.
I am told there are 50 speakers on board.
Yeah.
These 50 speakers that are coming on board, what are their expertise? What should the people listening to us, the people watching us, what should they expect from our speakers?
Yeah. Well, basically, we'll bring on board a wealth of experience from people who have been in those particular fields to showcase what the opportunities are, so that if somebody who hasn't yet heard of that message, yes, you can think about it. But let's say that there's somebody who's already operating in the space, but maybe stuck or would like to see what's the next step. So the opportunity to showcase to them what is possible here, what is possible if you decide that, you know what, I want to now be an exporter. How do you do it? What do you need to do? So all those areas will be opened up from our various speakers. Most importantly, we would have the opportunity to do practical skills building exercises as well on the sidelines. So some young ladies would be privileged to be selected to come for different skills training based on where they are based, because we are for that particular part, we are partnering with the CSIR, the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, because they are experts in different ways of that you can add value to agri products and so on and so forth. So we are partnering with them. So at the end of it, we'll have skills training, skills building. Some of those who attend those particular ones, that's workshops that are run by CSIR, we'll give them startup kits. So those are just a privileged few. So you must first touch base, register, send a message to our hotline 0308 255 775. Or you can send a short code and just write roadshow and then write which region you are in. And then based on that, we would touch base with you and you'll be registered onto the program. You can also use our short code *718*50#, and you'll be registered for the roadshow that is coming to a capital city near you. 16 cities. You cannot say that it didn't come near your space, because we'll be in your region. And I want to see you. Yeah.
That is amazing. Now, again, my little birdie is telling me that...
this birdie that you have.
Yes, it's the blue birdie. And it's telling me that for this roadshow, this year's roadshow, we'll be having some very exciting episodes of Hangout. Please talk to us. How is that happening?
I was privileged to go to Tamale and, savor in the sights and sounds of Tamale. And for me, it was one of the best shows for Hangout with Comfort Ocran that we've done. And I was thinking, there are so many places around our nation that people do not know.
Yes.
Therefore, for this particular roadshow, apart from the youth conferences that we'll do, we would go and highlight at least one institution, company, young person doing something amazing in their region, so that they'll know that, this opportunity does exist, or this company does exist. Nobody knows about it across the nation. But hey, with Hangouts, let's hang out. Let's look at what young people are doing.
Yes.
Let's also see what are young people saying. We'll do short videos on that. What are young people doing? So we'll do the saying, we'll do the doing, we'll the crafting, we'll do the running around, we'll do everything on this roadshow. So there's so much, it's very rich. So there's so much excitement.
That does seem.
I don't know what you are doing.
I am beginning to rethink a lot of things in the coming weeks. Perhaps I shall not be in Accra.
Thank you.
I will follow them there.
Thank you.
I have to be there. And all of this excitement is building up so much, especially here in the studio, because personally, I wasn't let in on most of the things that will be happening this year. And now that I get to know everything, guys, we're going on a break. We'll be right back.
Get ready, Ghana! The Springboard Roadshow 2025 is here, connecting through 16 regions, inspiring 500,000 youth in one amazing experience. Join Comfort Ocran, Reverend Albert Ocran, and other amazing speakers for practical insights, mentorship, training, and real opportunities to shape your future. Entry is free. Dial *718*50# to register now, or call 0308-255-775. Follow us on all social media platforms at Springboard Channel for updates. Springboard Roadshow is brought to you by Mastercard Foundation, Springboard Roadshow Foundation, and partners.
And we're back. I'm a little pained because this conversation is like we're nearing the end and it's hurting me. But Lady C, what if anybody is watching us? Maybe they have. Again, I want to assume that the people watching us, this is the first time they're coming in contact with this information. That's what I want to assume in my head. So if you are watching now, you've heard about it. We want to be part of this experience. When is it starting? Where should we meet you? Since you are saying across the 16 regions, it means that if I'm in Ashanti region or I'm in the Eastern region or I'm in now the three northern regions that I've divided into, I don't know.
You don't want to say anything and then
I know I'll be in trouble. So I will just say all the northern regions, all of it. When are we starting?
Amazing, amazing, amazing. The roadshow has already started. But we just started, so there's so much to do. So if you're watching us today and you want to join the train as it moves from region to region, come on. What are you waiting for? Do join us, as I said, either dial the short code *718*50# or send a message to roadshow at 0308-255-775. Now, that is a WhatsApp line as well as a phone number. And so you can send a message and then you'll be given the opportunity to onboard or you'll be given the opportunity to register. We are encouraging everyone who wants to be part of the roadshow to register because we want to make sure that the logistics are in place for you. And I can assure you that it's going to be fantastic and we'll have so much fun. You wish we don't leave.
And I know that because I'm a living testimony to all of that. For any young person watching us, Lady C, what do you have to tell them as we've started this road show? And the ones that were yet to visit them, what do you have to tell them?
I want to say that, look, the Springboard Roadshow program is not a joke. It is a lifeline. Not the type that is thrown to drowning people, but the type that gives you opportunity no matter where you are based. Because we intentionally design programs that are for young people, with your voices. And most importantly, they are run by young people so that every young person around our country would have an opportunity. So I'm engaging you. I'm challenging you. I'm asking you. I'm inviting you. Don't let the roadshow pass in your region. Sometimes some people come to 3 or 4, maybe even 5 roadshows because they didn't get enough in the first one that they interacted with. I hope you'll be one of them that would go around the country with us. I want to see you there.
Guys, this conversation alone has been like a road show on its own. It's like we started from somewhere and then we built it up and now we are finally at the end. Thank you so much for the opportunity to hold this special edition of Hangouts. I had a lot of fun. But guys, if you're watching, please catch me next week on Ghana Grows Ejuma. Remember, if you want to be a part of the program, simply dial *718 *50# or you can call or WhatsApp the Springboard call center on the number 0308 255 775. Lady C, take your outro.
You know, I'm looking forward to engaging with you around the country. So then, as Yaa has said, it's going to be so much fun. Hope to see you there. And therefore, until we come your way again with another amazing experience of the Springboard Roadshow, as well as this one, the Springboard Hangout, know that you are blessed. You are loved. You are the most important person in the whole wide world. We love you. Bye.
Bye.
Syria, Zimbabwe, yeah. Here's where we turn around. Here's where we turn around.